stop it. Let's rock it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Sam. So today's video is really exciting because I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this garment right here. You see it? It's pretty neat. I think so. It took me forever to make. So number one, I'm going to show you guys how to make it, but then number two, I'm going to give you guys some tips to save you guys some time because I did this in kind of a really complicated way and I could have saved myself like a whole bunch of time if I didn't make it, you know, hard on myself. Also, sorry I look like this. You know, I just have a lot of projects coming up. I have a lot to do right now and I'm kind of overwhelmed and stressed. So, yeah. All right, let's just get into the video. Collage wall time. Jesus Christ, why did I do that? Okay, so step number one is you want to go on something like Pinterest or Tumblr or Instagram and save a bunch of photos that you really like. When you save the photos, I suggest putting them into like a folder. That way they don't get lost with like a bunch of other things. Like you know where they are and you're not just like searching for them. And also you don't want to like lose a photo that you really, really like and then like not be able to find it again. So I just suggest like saving them into a folder. But once you get all your photos saved into like a folder or something, copy them or screenshot them and then put them into like a Word document or like a Google document. That way it's just like really, really easy for you to print them out. You're not just like going to individual pages or like individual files and printing them out. You can just print it out all in one. Okay, so you want to find somewhere where you can kind of print like a lot of pictures. So you might be able to totally do this at home if your parents are like cool with that. But if they're not, you can probably do this at your school. I know when I was in high school, we did not have a limit at all for like the amount of things we could print. And now that I'm in college, we do have a certain limit, but it's a lot more. And I like may have used all of it already. Not really sure, kind of worried. But it was totally worth it because it's really cute and it's fine, you know? I actually don't think I wasted it all, but just keep in mind the amount of stuff you're printing out. Just like, you know, if I were in like a writing class right now, I probably wouldn't want to do this because I'd be like, well, I kind of have to like print a lot of things out. But because I'm not and all of my assignments are due online, I'm fine. Just like keep in mind how many, I can't talk, you get the point. Step number 4, you want to cut out all your photos. Be careful when you are doing this, like do not cut yourself making your collage wall. That's gonna like throw a really big dent in the amount of time that this takes because like you're gonna have to like go and get stitches and then you're gonna have to wait for it to heal and then you're gonna have a half-finished collage wall and it's not gonna look cute. So just don't do that. Like that's just gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt, so like just don't cut yourself. Step number 5 is the fun part. That's when you put them on the wall. It's so much fun to do this actually. Like it seems kind of annoying and like time consuming, and it is a little bit, but it's very like therapeutic and enjoyable. Just like put some good music on. I'll link my Spotify down below. It's just like a good time. And number 6 is enjoy the beauty that is now your wall. Now here are some tips that will make this process a lot easier for you so you don't run into some of the errors I personally did because they're all very avoidable. I'm just dumb. Okay, so when you're taking photos, try and stick to like a similar aesthetic. So if you want like photos that are all red, that would look super, super cool. Or all vintage photos or all like Roman Greek god aesthetic photos. But basically just try and make sure they all kind of look nice together. You can do multiple aesthetics, just try and like put them around each other nicely. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'll probably understand what I'm saying once you actually do it. Okay, when you're on Instagram, you screenshot something and then it comes in the little corner right there on your phone. Just click on it and crop it so you don't see Instagram, you just see the photo. And then take that photo and put it into a Google Doc. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Try and make your pictures kind of vary in size. I just think it looks cooler. It makes the wall seem a little less like rigid, I guess. And also like, okay, these are overlapped. I think that's a really cool look. So maybe do that because I don't know, it kind of like just looks a little nice. But I also left some spaces between some photos. So I think that's a good look too. Just like kind of have a nice mix of like overlapping, but then a little bit of space as well. But then there are also places where like there was too much space. So I just put like a random little photo there that I thought would look nice. Just vary them in size is all I'm really trying to get at. Okay, so I know it's probably gonna be like a problem for some people to be able to print a lot of things, and I totally understand that. Like my parents probably would have never, actually not even probably, my parents definitely would not have let me print out all of these photos. Like, I know that for a fact that's really expensive to do. So what you can do is you can either take photos from like magazines or use some newspaper, or you can print out like 10 photos and then just kind of like make a smaller collage wall. It doesn't have to be like the whole entire wall, it can just be a part of it, and then have it kind of like taper off. Like, that could be a really cool look. Or you can also just keep on adding to it. I think that's really fun because it just gives you something to do when you're like procrastinating, like doing homework, like this video right now. Or it's just like, it's a fun thing to do. And also, I'm someone who gets bored of things pretty easily, so I kind of like to change them up as much as possible, and that gives you the opportunity to do that. So there's definitely an upside to doing it that way, but there's also an upside to not doing it that way. You know? Also, I do want to know, I know this is a lot of paper that like would be, I guess, like wasted. When I am done, like when I move out of my dorm, I plan on keeping all of this paper and just like putting it up in my room because I think it's super cute, and I like did not like print all of this stuff out and like do all this work for it to just like be wasted. So like, this is gonna be in my bedroom, and it's probably gonna stay in my bedroom forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe down below. And if you do recreate this and kind of make like a fun little collage yourself, be sure to tag me on Instagram and I'll repost it on my story, because I really want to see what you guys have done. I think these are super cute, and I really like the aesthetic of them. I like it a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave requests down below, whatever you guys want to see. I'm trying to make as many videos as I possibly can. I'm getting on that YouTube grind again. I'm super excited about it. So just let me know what you guys want to see. I have a whole list of videos that I'm planning on doing, and I just want to add more to it, you know? All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.